Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your February 2017 monthly reading. I've been saying in all my videos that I really appreciate all the interaction, the comments, the likes, the subscribers, and people have even been sharing these videos, and I really appreciate it. All right, your main concern for February would be the Ace of Wands and Nine of Clubs. Some of you have called the ending of either something that was creative. For some of you, this was a sexual relationship. This is the card of virility and passion. For some of you, there is a new beginning, but something else had to end for that to occur. You're calling an end to something so you can start fresh. Now, the challenge to that is the Wheel of Fortune and Seven of Clubs. Looks like Spirit has orchestrated whatever ending this is, a new beginning. So if you felt like things were out of your control, most likely they were. But the Wheel of Fortune is upright, so these changes that you might be kicking and screaming about are for your greater good. And some of you might be dealing with some negative self-talk as well. Okay, the foundation here is the Empress and King of Clubs. There's something that you're looking to create here. Some of you are very artistic at this time. Remember, this is the card of creativity. Some of you may be finding out that you're pregnant, or maybe this has already happened, or some of you could have gotten someone pregnant. This is the card of motherhood, okay? So I have to bring that up. With the King of Clubs, the Master of Communications, you could be alerting someone to the fact that you are pregnant, or they're telling you that you got them pregnant. Also, you're letting people know about whatever it is that you're bringing into fruition here. You see all that greenery around her. She's all about nature, working with nature to create what she wants, all right? Now, in your thoughts, you have the Knight of Swords and Jack of Spades. Some of you could have been dealing with a dishonest air sign person, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. The Jack of Spades on the low side is the thief. He's the actor as well, so someone could have been putting on a dishonest face to you. They could have actually stolen something from you. The high side of this guy is that he is the spiritual initiate. So since this is your thoughts, even though you're not an air sign, you could be rushing in with the message of some new spiritual pursuits that you are taking part in at this time. And also, Jack of Spades represents being inducted into a new lifestyle. So something has happened to open your eyes to a situation in your life, and you're trying to create a whole new life for yourself. In the recent past, you have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Spades. So some truth or clarity could have come to you. And the Ten of Spades is a burden and hard work. It's a lot like the Ten of Wands. So you're finding whatever clarity this is hard to deal with, but nonetheless, I think you are dealing with it. Seems like you were forced to deal with it, with spirit taking part of this wheel turning. All right, this was in the recent past. For some of you, this is actual work, because this is usually work and health, but it also could be a situation where some truth came out and you're feeling physically ill because of what has come out, and it's a burden with your health, okay? In the near future, you do have Death and the Four of Spades. Now, the Death card doesn't have to be a physical death of anyone. It could be a transformation that's taking place in your life. And the Four of Spades is security and work and health. It's foundations, whatever the issue. So this could be something that you're putting into play. And I'm saying that because I did clarify this, and I actually got your card. This is a card of Cancer. It's also the card of moving forward, manipulating things to your favor, because this person is moving, but they're also having to balance these two entities. All right, not saying that you guys are partaking in anything bad. I think you're getting out of a not so good situation, and you had to take the reins yourself to get out of it. You had to finagle your way out of it. And with the 7 of spades here, and as you can see, this is a 7 here. All of this is very spiritually guided. Now, this is faith and spirituality on the high side, but the low side of it is negativity and work and health. So once again, some of you could be getting out of a bad work situation. Even if it is another life situation you're going through other than work, you're having to find the strength to finagle your own way out of it and make the choice to move on. You're making this choice right here to put something to an end and transform your life for the better, to build stable foundations for yourself, okay? And that's the near future. Now, this represents you guys, the 9 of Wands. You're extremely exhausted with whatever this is. And with the 6 of Clubs, karmic words and balance in communications, I think you've let it be known exactly how you feel. You're tired of it and you're not going to put up with it anymore. The 6s are balance and karma. So whatever this is, there was some lesson that was learned here, even though it may have been harsh, and you're just exhausted and you're letting people know that you are. People are seeing you as Moon and 10 of Diamonds. So they're seeing you as basically blessed in an overall sense. Also, this is financial blessings. It's a great financial card. But with the Moon here, there could be some information that you did not know. And you see here in the recent past, some truth came out, either from you or whoever you were dealing with. So people see that there's some information that was hidden from you. And it could be involving your blessings, okay? Like I said, someone could have been keeping something from you or stealing. This is a card of the Actor as well. And it could have been an air sign energy person. All right. In the hopes and fears, you do have the Ace of Cups and King of Hearts. This is definitely a hope. You're hoping for happiness. This is the card of new love, but it's also the card of just overall happiness. And the King of Hearts is the master of emotions, having emotional control. He's very nurturing. You could be hoping for a person like this in your life. You want to be happy in love. And you also want to stop going through all this emotional stuff, and you want to have better control of your emotions. I mean, that's a wish for us all. The outcome is you guys, the Queen of Cups. It's the water sign, male or female, with the Jack of Hearts. So there's some kind of sacrifice you know you need to make. You're very emotional at this time. And there's no wonder about that because of all the stuff you've gone through, it looks like, recently. But you know there's some kind of sacrifice that you have to make. Also, you could have been dealing with a Don Juan type personality here. That's the low side of this character. He's very lovable and charming, but also he can be a player. So you could be emotional because somebody played you. And I did clarify this. You have the Sun card. This is some more clarity. And then the 5 of Clubs is restlessness, is a change in communications, and also it can be seen with traveling. So the Sun card, in addition to representing clarity, it just represents good health, joy, happiness. So some of you could be making a choice to sacrifice something to move on, because you need to do that to be happy here, to have this joy in your life. All right, and remember you had the Empress in the foundation, which is the card of motherhood. So some of you could find out that you're pregnant, or if you're a male, you're finding out that someone's pregnant for you. And here's the baby right here. You did have that in the foundation here, okay? So for some of you, a small percentage, someone is pregnant here. And there's a move. Perhaps you guys are moving in together. This is only for a few of you, so don't attack me in the comments. This is the pregnancy scenario, okay? And then to further clarify, I did get the 10 of Pentacles, the family card. All right, so for some of you, there is a baby involved, and this is the sacrifice that you're willing to make to take care of this whole situation, which is good. All right, but for others of you who are moving on from a situation to be happy. The family card did come out, but with that card, I got the Two of Clubs. That's the decision. And then there's some kind of, there's a loss. This could be the home as well, because I got the Four of Hearts. So some of you are moving from a home to a new home. All right, this is a card of movement. Then there's a loss. Could be a financial loss. Some of you are simply sacrificing to move somewhere else where you're going to be happy. And there is a family situation involved here. And there's a decision and the talks and negotiations. The Four of Hearts is emotional stability. So there's a financial loss to get to this point, or you're going to lose something valuable to get to this point. But at any rate, it looks like some of you are moving from a home. Another option is you're moving away from somebody to get more emotional stability, and what you're losing in value is that person. And also, this could have been an argument. For others of you, you're deciding to move in with someone who's pregnant for you, or with someone who has gotten you pregnant. Okay? So there's a lot of possibilities here for Cancer. It looks like it ends up being positive, okay? Because remember, the 10 of Pentacles is a very good financial card. Even though you have the 9 of Diamonds, you could be spending money to make money, or spending money to get to this point of family stability and riches. And remember, you have the Four of Hearts here, emotional stability. So there was some drama that you guys have had in the recent past that you're putting an end to yourself. And you're making some sacrifices up here for your happiness, whatever that may be in February, okay? I'll see you guys for mid-February, and make it a productive month, okay? Bye-bye.